Well, good morning and welcome back to Louisiana Farm. I'm down here by the house. I'm trying to remember where we left it last night. It was a late night, again, as usual. We've been working on sugarcane. I'm going to park right here under this tree. I've got the semi truck is fully loaded with sugarcane. I think that's part of the reason that I stopped last night. And then over there, I still have some sugarcane in the trailers to fill when we come back. And then we'll get started again. I had a hard time remembering. I thought I just gave up because it was getting too dark, but I did continue until I filled the trailer, and I had forgotten that. So we'll pull up to the road, figure out where the best place to take the sugarcane is, and we'll get back here and we'll get back out in the field, get started again. More sugarcane. We're almost done, I swear. We gotta finish it today, right? Oh my. Oh, I did select that. It's the Corona, what do they call it? Anyway, it's the forage harvester header. I did select it this time so I can show it to you. The mod that's a forage harvester header that'll do sugarcane. And then, but I'm not going to use it. Although, for future, I don't like it, but because this took so long, 2 full months, 6 gaming sessions to try and do the sugarcane harvest, it's too much, right? So if we're still playing on this next year, I may get that, do it off camera, and see you 2 months later to simulate it taking as long as it normally does. All right, hang on. Let me pull up the prices menu here. All right, so here we are. Looks like we're going to the sugar mill. So let me run this down there. We'll drop it off. We'll get back here. I think we'll have to buy these trailers. I don't know. I guess we'll have to look and see how much it costs us to lease these, but it would probably be better if we owned them. But it might be a good idea to have a good idea how much time we spend on and time we spent using them, and then kind of figure out the total cost of what it was. I think if you're doing precision farming, which we're not, you can do a financial analysis of the field, but we aren't doing precision farming, so I don't know what it would be. Oh boy. Corners are tight. Traffic. Crazy drivers. There we go, that's a little better. A little bit more light on the subject. Alright, so this is going to be a problem. If these cars are just going around the block, That could be a problem for us. I hope I didn't get too close. Good. So once upon a time we were getting about 25,000 every time we dropped it off, but that's gone down a bit. Nearly 25,000. Not quite. Oh. There we go. I don't know what it is. Sometimes that second trailer doesn't want to unload here. I don't need that added aggravation. This is aggravating enough coming into town to deliver this stuff. Alright. Get back to the farm. It's now a shade lighter out, so yeah, we should be able to get in the field, no worries. Trying to think of all the other things I'm gonna need to do yet this winter. Oh, sorry. We've got to get the other rice field set up. I wonder if I could cut the grass in that field before we do that. I might have to look at doing that. Wow, it's like full on daylight now. All right. Let's see. It's the end of November, so we got to get this done today. It's probably about as straight as I'm going to get it. So it looks like the rear trailer's completely full. I don't know if the front one still has any in it or not. It's just, yeah, looks like it does. This sugarcane harvest has been, yeah, pretty exhausting. That one. Off a little bit. I hope I'm close enough. I don't want to dump it on the floor. I had to get the belts for that little bit of sugarcane. I ended up dropping into the field. I guess I had my finger on the, what is it, the L1 trigger, and ended up tilting the trailer while I was running the sugarcane harvester. Not a good thing. All right. Oh, that water seems deeper. All right, I'll drop this one here. Or the back one. Right there. And then we're into the field. The one thing I was noticing, I'm not 100% sure it's what was happening, but it seemed like the steering assist was reevaluating every time I would come in, and it would potentially change where the steering assistance lines were at. And so where I had a nice clean edge to follow the line, and then I'd come back and it'd reevaluate where it's going to put the lines, and then it'd have a whole new edge. So I don't know if that's going to continue to happen here or not. It was a little annoying. If it does, I can try and figure out manually what the work direction should be. And then it would at least be consistent and not evaluated each time I came back here and hooked back up. Ah, come on. So right now I'm not even I don't have the steering assist on. Let's turn it on. There we go. There's my line. So let's... Which one should I be on? I'm going to try that one. Lower down. I think it might be right. Yeah. That's it. But if you're trying to freehand doing this, oh, I don't like that. If you're trying to freehand doing it, you don't know if you're in the right spot or not. I think I got all the way in here. Nope, not that one. That one. Nope, not that one. It changes between lines so quickly sometimes that you don't know whether you're in the right spot or not. None of these. We'll come up here, and then which one? And then to guess the correct one here, I think that one. Yeah. Now it should kind of gray it out this time, but once I unhook, that'll go away, and then I got to figure out which line to take again. Good thing is we're getting close. Okay, which one here? So we can see we're grayed out on that one, so I guess we'll try that one? No. That one? If this line continues the whole way through, I'm not sure. I'm trying to follow the lines because the best way to ensure you're getting it all and you don't leave any phantom invisible crop in the field. At this point, this late in the harvest, it's probably not the Worst thing, I'm pretty much exhausted doing sugarcane, but we're almost done. Got that little bit there, and the rest of this field, we're more than halfway done, I think. So we should get this done here today. Well, we have no choice, right? We have to get it done here today. The other thing, I don't want to go into the wrong field and get the lines that come up in that other one. I don't know if I'll lose which ones are grayed out in here. See how the one's grayed out? That was the one we went up last time. So we went that, nope, that one. This time. Down, and away we go.
Boogie tonight. Yeah, yeah. Oh, the boogie.
it just did what I told you it does sometimes. It does the messed up lines. Ah, jeez. So I gotta kind of trim it down to where I'm getting the lines again. Yeah, jeez. Not ideal. I'm too far in, I think. Oh, jeez, what's going on? Alright, that's really frustrating. It redrew the lines on me again. Oh, jeez. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what you can do about it. I guess you could just ignore them. Trying to figure out which line you can start on to try and get something consistent going, and each time you reset you gotta come back and try and figure it out all over again and kind of adjust your edges. It's frustrating. having a hard time getting that rear trailer where it needs to be. I think it's gonna fill this. It's after lunchtime. This is taking forever. I am exhausted with sugarcane. I'm tempted to not want to do it again. All right, that's it. I'm gonna drop that right there for now. Let's go grab the other one, get it out of the way. We'll take this in to town. All right. Pull prices. Sugar mill again. Alright, I think we're going to go over $800,000 here. Not quite, just about. Alright, I'm going to leave the truck right here. Because I think it'd be more of a pain to try and just turn it around. I'm going to run over here to the store. I'm going to show you what I'm going to check on used equipment and show you what I was talking about as the other way to do this, which I'm not going to do. We're almost done now. For next year, maybe I might, but I won't do it on camera because it ruins the immersion. Used equipment, nothing for us. But so this is a regular forage harvester header. It's a 9-meter header for a John Deere. I'm gonna go to forage harvester headers now. Here down in the vehicle menu, I'm gonna pull it up, and now it should be somewhere in here. Here it is. So for sugarcane, there's that one's a poplar one. So this is basically XCollect 900-3, but for sugarcane. 127,000. What would it cost to lease that, say? 6,500. So that would probably be the thing to do. Yeah. Because with the forage harvester header, you have the ability of not necessarily being real close to it because the discharge, sends a stream of it that you don't have to be as tight as you are with the sugarcane header, or the sugarcane harvester rather, where you have to like be underneath it. So while it's not realistic at all, just the way the game mechanics are, I think it's the only reasonable way to do a lot of sugarcane. Since we have this front trailer empty now, when we get back, we'll probably use the other sugarcane harvester till we fill this front trailer. And then we'll go back to the other one. And what I'll try and do is I'll try and manually set the work direction. The problem is that every time I would disconnect the trailer, it would reevaluate and decide a new automatic way to do it, which then the edges aren't clean. And when you're only doing one row at a time, it just got really difficult. More so at the end there. The other fields, it wasn't quite so bad because they weren't as, I guess, big on the one end. It really got bad on that last field we were doing. Oh my goodness. So it's 1:30. We're gonna get done today. We're gonna get done. We have to. We don't really have a choice. What other things would we need to get done? I think we have to cultivate the fields that the soybeans are in, because I don't have a direct drill at all. I don't have a direct, a no-till planter. All right, so what am I gonna do here? I don't really know. I'm gonna pull this over here, all right? Okay. So what I'll do is I'll put this trailer of sugarcane in the rear one. I'll drop the trailer over there. I'll get the dolly. And then I'll come get the front trailer and we'll grab the sugarcane harvester and let's see what we can do to get this dang thing done, huh? I think we're on the last little bit here. I didn't spill any, did I? I don't want to have to go get the belts again. If I have a lot of money, I may just end up getting like a high dump bucket or something we can put on the telehandler so I don't have to deal with that belt nonsense when I spill sugarcane again. Of course, I should just probably try not to spill sugarcane again. That would be probably the best way to do it. Alright, we gotta drop this one here. Gonna go get the bogey. Our dolly here. This is it's got an extended arm on it, which helps it deal with the sugarcane harvester. Okay, we got that. What I don't like about doing this is because this is a lease trailer, I'm going to incur, you know, more hourly usage fees because the whole time that we're harvesting, we're going to be utilizing this trailer, so not ideal. Okay, I'm going to drop that there. Leave the Deutz-Fahr here. All right. This thing again. I am running low on fuel in it. It's not great. I think I'll be all right though. All right, we'll hook up. Oh, I'll hook up to that. And we'll just go down. We'll start at the top, I think, or maybe not. I don't know. I just want to get this done, you know. Gotta unfold this pipe out, I think. Where's that pipe out? I don't know. Okay, come over here. I thought it was unfolded. I must have folded it. All right. Pipe out. There we go. All right, I'm gonna pull up this, see what happens. Am I not lowered? There we go. Why don't I have any lines? Alright, so we'll just go with this. No, see, look. I'm just gonna go with the lines it's given me. I don't like the... It's not straight. But what can you do? So this goes at like half the speed of the single one. And you're taking supposedly 2 rows at a time. The reason I'm using it right now is because I just got really frustrated with the steering assist and the knowing that I'm only taking 1 row at a time, and accuracy becomes like critically important in that case. On the other field, what I think I'll do... Is it down? On the other field, what I think I'll do is I'll just manually set it to something when I'm using the single row. Alright, so let's go get this sugarcane behind us. I think it changed the lines on me again. I don't know if it did or not. They don't look the same to me. Maybe they are. I'm so ready for Sugarcane to be over. It's on, right? And it's down. Yeah, it's not the same. It redrew them again. What the? So it put the... Why? Why in the other field? So yeah, we're straining the limits of the GPS. I don't know why, but it just is. I'm so over it. You want to put this out, and then it's over in the other field again now. Probably because it treats these, you know, these three segments as one field. Yeah, it's a pain. Sugarcane, it's gonna be done here in a second. Our lines are in the other field. We're over here. Oh, Lord. I'm not even gonna pay attention. Heck with it. We're done. I don't know if we got everything out of this field or not, but at this point, I don't really care anymore. Let's go get rid of this stuff. What am I doing? Oh, back this up. Drop the trailer. Pull this up. Drop that there. Got a lot of stuff to move around, clean up, and get done with this, but Sugarcane's done, man. I gotta pipe out that, or pipe in it. This could be the last of the sugarcane. Into this trailer, we'll go sell it. And then we're done. All right, here we go. Sugar mill, final delivery of the sugarcane harvest season. About to go down. Right there. Okay, let's tip it in. We're over 800,000. Rear trailer. Let's tip it in. That's it. That's all she wrote. We're sitting at $836,000. Hey, I know it's dark. You can't really see me that well, but I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me here in Louisiana at the Louisiana farm. Sugarcane harvest is over. We're done with it for another year. I know you probably didn't enjoy it, but if you did, I'd appreciate it if you hit that like button anyway. Give me a like. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? It don't cost nothing. See you next time.